Hi everyone, my name is Vinayak and you are watching me on my channel Tarot Stock. So in one of my recent videos, that is the message from the unicorns, I talked about in evoking your inner divine feminine and acting with kindness and compassion. So the same thing inspired me to make this video upon the two very commonly misinterpreted and misconveyed concepts, that is the divine masculine and the divine feminine. So, what it is and where does it come from, and how you can use it to enhance your spiritual soul journey and your normal day to day life as well. So, today's video is going to be all about that. So, stay tuned till the end of this video and keep watching. So before we dwell onto the what is divine masculine and divine feminine, let's look from where does this concept come and how does it exist in our universe. So at my back you can see the yin and yang symbol that's very commonly seen and which represents the duality in the universe. The two opposing and complementing forces acting together at the same time to maintain a balance and govern that balance in that entire universe. And that is where from the divine masculine and divine feminine concept comes from. This yin and yang, where the forces exist in duality, that is the good and the bad, the dark and the light, the sun and the moon, the male and the female, where the first half is carrying a seed of the other half and vice versa. Like the yin carries the seed of yang and yang carries the seed of yin. And they exist together and are separated by a curvy line which tells that there is no definite distinction between the two. Hence they come together, they are intervened together and thus form a circle and they go around in circle. And they create a balance in the nature, balance in the universe. So this yin and yang concept, also known as the Tai Chi symbol, comes from the Yin dynasty or the Western Zhou dynasty, from the Chinese period. So this yin and yang do not exist alone. They internally as well exist in duality. That is, the yin contains yang and yang contains yin. So this is what is the divine masculine and the divine feminine concept. The divine masculine, being a masculine energy, also carries the divine feminine or the feminine energy in it. And divine feminine, being a feminine energy, carries a divine masculine energy in it. But in small traces, they exist together in both the scenarios. And it does not affect your in whichever gender spectrum you fall. A person being a male can be a divine feminine having a trace of divine masculine, and a person who is a male can have the divine feminine having a trace of divine feminine. So here yin is the inward energy which is feminine but is still dark and negative. Yang is the outward energy that is masculine but bright and vivid. And this coexistence of yin and yang together is a cosmic subtle duality which exists in that entire cosmos, in the entire universe. The balance of these two opposing forces is very much important. If yin is weaker, yang is going to be the stronger, and vice versa. And this is from where the divine masculine and divine feminine concept comes from. That these are the two dual, we can say, energies that coexist together in nature, in universe, and maintain a balance in this entire cosmos. Divine feminine is the yin energy and divine masculine is the yang energy. And they both carry traces of each other. There's a huge misconception that if you're a male, then you have to be a divine masculine. If you're a female, you have to be a divine feminine. But it is not important, because being a divine masculine or divine feminine is not determined by the gender spectrum where you fall. You can imbibe any of the two energies irrespective of which gender you come from. A female can imbibe the divine masculine energy with traces of divine feminine, and a male can contain or can imbibe divine feminine energies with traces of divine masculine energy. It all depends on you, on which energy you need to set high and maintain a balance with the contradictory one. In order to be an ideal divine masculine, you need to imbibe the equal opposing qualities of the divine feminine as well, and vice versa, which is to be an ideal divine feminine, you have to imbibe the qualities of divine masculine as well. Then only this balance can be perceived, and you can be determined as a divine masculine in particular or divine feminine in particular. Though you carry the traces of the other energy, still you will be considered as a divine masculine or the divine feminine, and it does not depend on which gender you come from.
Let's have a look onto some keywords that can be associated with the divine masculine, and they are logic, reason, action, firm, survival, loyal, adventurous, rational, and strength. The ones which can be associated with the divine feminine are intuition, nurturing, healing, gentle, expressive, wise, patient, emotional, flexible.
So now let's look deeper into the divine masculine aspects. Divine masculines are quite logical and find a reason behind everything. Though they are intuitive because of their little divine feminine aspect, but still their divine masculine energy of logic, of being logical and reasoning, overpowers them, and hence they find that logic and reason behind every situation and every action of a person or an individual. Divine masculines are quite action oriented. They make positive, constructive efforts to turn their dreams into reality. So the divine masculine energy pushes you from procrastination towards being actively participating in creating the future that you desire. Masculine energy has a very good decisive nature. When they confront the crossroads in their life, they quickly use their logical and reasoning abilities and make quick decisions without even regretting later on, because they hold accountability of every decision that they take or every action that they do. Divine masculines are full of strength, not only physical but mental as well. Their strength is uplifting but not intimidating. They are powerful yet not arrogant with their power. And this makes them a person of firm will to say no to the things they know are not correct ethically. Divine masculines are quite protective towards their loved ones and they love unconditionally. But be mindful of that this unconditional love and this protectiveness is not obsessive. It is unconditional. Divine masculine energy is quite generous, helpful, and kind. They do not carry the load of expectations of receiving something in return. They are just a provider, they are a giver as much as they. And now let's look at the divine feminine aspects. Divine feminine energies are full of creativity, they are full of passion. They do not choose to sit in what already exists, but look out for new ideas, birthing new projects, and creating what not already exists and improving of what already exists. So divine feminines have a warrior-like spirit. They are restless and aggressive deep down below, which they don't carry with much pride. But they react to a certain specific situation only when they are intimidated and poked a lot of times and they are pushed to make that step. Divine feminine energies have a warrior like spirit. They carry a streak of restlessness and aggressiveness, which they don't carry with pride. And they only stand up against something when they are poked and intimidated for long. Divine feminine energies are quite very much dedicated to justice and balance. Just like a mother treats every child of hers in an equal way, the divine feminine energies try to be as just and as impartial with others as possible. Sometimes the divine feminine energies can show passivity and not resisting the change. This is not a symbol of cowardice, but this is a symbol, or this is their instinct or their nature of maintaining the balance and peace of a situation. Divine feminine energies are highly intuitive and they can sense the situation and the things that go around, which adds up to their qualities of being gentle, nurturing, caring, and healing. So these were some quick aspects of what a divine masculine or a divine feminine can be. And if you are having these instincts in you, you can make them stronger and bring about a balance between the divine feminine and the divine feminine aspects of your being. So now you know that what is a divine feminine, what is a divine masculine, what are the probable points or probable qualities that can be in a divine masculine or a divine feminine. And one thing which you should know, being in balance of it maintains the balance in the nature and in your life as well. So if you are looking forward to be a divine masculine, you are very much welcome, because this can add up to the balance of your life and your relationships and the entire world around you. What matters is you being a divine feminine or a divine masculine and imbibing the contradictory element energy as well. That is, if I am a divine masculine, I need to imbibe the divine feminine energy as well to maintain the balance of my life. If you are a divine feminine, you need to imbibe some qualities of the divine masculine to maintain a balance in your life. And this is what is yin yang all about, maintaining the balance of the universe, of your life, of the cosmos. And this is what the concept of divine feminine and divine masculine is. So whenever next time you see a video which says you got the channeled message from the divine masculine or the divine feminine, it may not necessarily mean the person you are dating or you are in relationship with. It can be the person who is meant to be your divine feminine or your divine masculine. You need to ask yourself what qualities which I mentioned you have in yourself, so that you can determine whether you are the one or not, or whether the other person is the one or not. So be a good judge of yourself and keep yourself away from misconceptions and miscommunications. With this, we come to the end of this video. If you did enjoy watching through, then do remember to subscribe to this channel and also press the bell icon so that you get notified of the new video uploads. I frequently come up with such informative videos and myth-busting videos so that you can get updated as soon as they are uploaded on my channel. And yes, if you did really enjoyed watching through, then do like this video and share your experiences in the comment section, and share this video with someone you think need to know about the divine masculine or the divine feminine. And thus, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Take care.